Okie dokies. Alrighty then. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you are watching or you are looking at, I believe this is quarterfinals. Now this is quarterfinals. I have mentioned each best of one in the lower bracket as a quarterfinals, but this is quarterfinals on the lower bracket on the DeVoid year-end tournament, which is taking place 18 days after end of the 2025. And yeah, you are watching at best of 5. This is knockout stage, and it's between Undertaker, yellow Zerg player here on the left upper corner, and ClickMan, the pink Terran player on the bottom right corner on Title Citadel Ladder Edition. There was double gas tricks, so it looks like it was Eric's opener here from the Zerg player. Specifically, could it be 9 Roach? Question mark. Could Undertaker use my strategy or my adoption to the strategy to actually beat ClickMan? It's a good question. No idea. Hello, next. So yeah, we'll see. Moze versus Draco is finished, so yeah, we are probably tagging along. Okay, if you are still listening, then you can obviously tap along into the Discord, into Team Discord. I'm in casting channel, so you can jump in there and just tag along, and we can slowly get there. Can I actually do that? Sorry for messing up the things. He's like putting me on everything. Ask to join the stream. I will knock you. I will knock to you. And you will just turn the mic off. Press accept. Anyways. So we are back here. There is a factory being built, there is a reactor being built, and there is natural from the Terran player here. There is the Reaper Mans being annoying here on the Zerg main base, but there is also a third base being built. There's actually 6 links going for the natural. That will deny the natural maybe. Yes, they will manage. They will definitely manage to deny the natural. There is no units protecting the natural right now, so this is definitely denied. This is definitely denied. And that's one more command center being built on upper res. I think this will be cancelled. There's actually 2 SCVs, which could be killed easily. He will try to finish it. He did try to finish it, but he did cancel it, I believe. Yeah, that was a cancel. That was one more SCV going down, but that's one more SCV which is in danger. He's not gonna really get the links in, that's for sure. And yet the buildings are being switched right now. No need to give 2 casts for the same. Okay. You can do that if that is the case. Okay, well, Undertaker is going for the Roach Warren. He is building Queen here, number 3 I believe, yep, and he's droning a little bit up the Zergling, so the natural was successfully denied, but there is factory number 2 being built. There is 3 Hellions out with a Reaper, and they are running for action. Yep, there is factory number 3. There is Tech Lab on the barracks being built, so that means that this is going to be McLaren from the Terran player here. He has finished the command center number 2. He's building command center number 3. Still, none of them have been landed, so there is a little bit of economical advantage for the Zerg player here. Roach Warden has been finished, a couple of roaches already out, there is Evolution Chamber, and that's actually only 2 gases here from the Zerg. Let's see. I believe if anyone, the Undertaker would be actually going for that. The supply depot was actually lowered for a bit, and the Zerglings actually got in. I missed that, but they actually got 2 SCVs down. That's fantastic. Okay, there is the third saturation happening right now. Hellions, there's 5 Hellions and one Reaper here. A little group of the units. They are more expected here in the natural. There is big raid joining into the party from the Mr. Next. Shout out to the turtle, or also known as the Next. Give me a second. There is a big raid central today. Yep, the roaches denied the aggression, but 3 drones were lost in the meanwhile. Yep, the Cyclones are getting their upgrades for the lock-on upgrades. And there are a couple of Hellions and Cyclones. A Cyclone already waiting at the home. And some of them are still doing the aggression. There is +1 ranged being researched, the link speed only now. Close to losing my voice, and I have a speech in the morning, so I will probably just chill for now. Okay. Okay, there is roach speed being built, there is evolution chamber number 2, and there is a hatchery number 4 for the Zerg, and that's fully saturated third base, which is really good economical advantage for the Zerg player here. Infestation pit is being built, which is even better advantage here for the Zerg. The question is there going to be infestors joining in, and when the army is going to be built? Well, technically the saturation of the fourth base would be really big advantage. That would be but even greedier advantage. I would say it would be too greedy, but that could be abused. The army supplies are pretty equal, I would say. Actually, Zerg player is in front. There is full control with an overseers, but both of them are locked on with the Cyclones, so both of them are going to be lost. Unfortunately, that's a lot of resources lost, but infestors are joining in, some burrow is being researched. So yep, there is fungals and roaches. Fungals and roaches, my favorite combination whenever we are seeing this McLaren that could be stomped by this kind of combination of things. And let's see how the Zerg player is going to do that. A laser of overlords joining in the fray, 6 of them being built at the same time. Saturation of fourth base has happened, so it's 80 drones. It's perfect amount of drones. Now the question is, can the roaches catch out the army? Well, the infestors are out. There is macro hatch joining in, which is fantastic. That's giving some little edge on the production. And the Hellions and Cyclones are trying to find the extra expansion or where to get in, and the scan is landing to check out if there is a 5th base. Will the fungals land? First fungal lands perfectly. Will there be change? Yep, there is another fungal, and that's a few more units called out. The roaches are joining in more. There's like 60 more roaches. It's +1, +2 being ranger being researched, +1 armor, which also is good advantage. Is there a switch here from the Terran player already? Nope, there is still no siege tanks, I believe. So the next step would be to go for siege tanks and Thors, which would ask for neuroparasite. We did see that the Undertaker actually didn't successfully get the neuroparasite in previous case. So that would be the question. There's actually evolution chamber number 3 being built for some reason. No idea where and why, but it is. The roaches are trying to catch out. Yep, it looks like the army sniped. No, they didn't snipe the infestors. The roaches are trying to get through the rocks, but they will be spotted by the Cyclones. And that might be actually quite painful trade. There's actually double spire being built right now from the Undertaker, from the Zerg player here. He really needs those infestors over here, but those infestors have decided for some reason to go in the range of missile turret. They will be spotted there, so that's not really good. The trades are not actually going in favor, so as I said, the fungals are needed really much. There's actually a lot of Zerglings joining in the party. Because I believe the amount of Cyclones here are quite big, so things are really good against them. The boys are being filled from the third to tank some damage. The fungals are being chained right now to catch out the army. And 13 SCVs actually have gone down. The fungals are still being chained. That's 17. It's 18, 20 SCVs, and that's much more being going down. and I believe that will be 30 SCVs going down altogether. Yep, the infestors unfortunately were left alone. They are spotted because there's still missile turret. That scan was unnecessary, but it still happened. The third base was denied for the Terran. That's a lot of SCVs going down, so the roaches are just marching in the natural as we speak. And yep, when these units are cornered, they actually cannot kite, and the only advantage versus the roaches is that these units can kite them out. There is much more. The boys are being killed from the main base. Some natural boys are fighting and running for their lives. A lot of havoc. The roaches get burrowed. And GG's called, and the Undertaker takes game and goes forward to the finals of the lower bracket.